welcome to Read Aloud number 6, boys and girls. It's great to have you back with me today. Today we're going to be reading a book called Stop Monkeying Around, and it's written by Christine Swift and Sarah Wade, and the publisher is Alligator Books Limited. But before we do our read aloud, let's fill out a KWL chart. K stands for what we want to know. Oh, and look, there is Kicking King not saying anything because of that old noisy Nick. So that's that silent K. So here, K stands for what we want to know, what we know about the book, what we want to know, and then what we're going to learn at the end. So we'll fill out this part at the end. So let's think about what we know about the title, Stop Monkeying Around, and maybe a little bit about monkeys. Well, let's think about what Stop Monkeying Around. If your mom or dad says, come on, let's get busy, stop monkeying around, it usually means that you are playing. So we think from the title of this book, Stop Monkeying Around, that there's going to be some playing going on. Well, let's think about the monkey. Monkeys like to play. So I'll add monkeys, play. That's what we know about monkeys. And let's think about some character traits of monkeys. They are curious. They are also funny when you watch them. Let's think about what we want to know about this book. Now, I haven't taken a picture walk yet, but I would like to know, what does the monkey do? And I guess I should have made that a capital W. So I'll go back, make that a capital W, put my question mark. So I want to know what the monkey does in the book. And then in a little bit, we'll fill out what we've learned about the book. You may have come up with some other things too as well. So if you'll come join me at the couch, we'll read the book together. I see you're already sitting on the couch. I guess I'll just sit beside you. All right. Let me sit down and we'll read this book together. It's called Stop Monkeying Around by Christine Swift, illustrated by Sarah Wade. Are you ready? I like reading to you. You can read with me too if you like. Little Monkey was rarely quiet. He loved to play games, even though the other animals did not always want to join in. Stop monkeying around, his mother said. But Little Monkey was a little monkey. Little Monkey was feeling playful. He saw Elephant drinking at the water hole. Stop monkeying around, bellowed Elephant. I'm trying to have a drink. Bellowing means he was pretty loud about it, right? Snake was trying to curl up for an afternoon nap, but Monkey thought it would be fun to swing on his tail. I bet Snake's not going to like that. Stop monkeying around, hissed Snake, but Little Monkey just laughed and carried on. Parrot was in the trees, ruffling his beautiful feathers. Little Monkey just couldn't resist trying to pull a feather. Stop monkeying around, squawked Parrot. Leave me alone. Kind of sounds like Monkey's getting on a lot of people's nerves. Tiger was playing with her cubs. That looks like fun, thought Monkey. Monkey swung down and landed on Tiger's back, grabbing hold of her tail and pulling at it. Grrr! Stop monkeying around, growled Tiger, which frightened him a tiny bit. I wonder if he's going to stop monkeying around. Monkey felt sad. Why did nobody want to play? Giraffe was busy eating leaves from tall trees. Hippo was busy bathing in the mud. Even the other monkeys were busy preening themselves. Preening means they were taking care of some grooming, like picking the bugs off. Little Monkey asked his mother, "What can I do? Nobody wants to play with me." "Why don't you make up a game you can play quietly by yourself?" his mother suggested. "Count some butterflies, swing through the trees." So Little Monkey sat quietly by himself. He counted butterflies. He counted birds. He even counted insects. He swung past the parrot, past the snake, past the elephant, past the hippo, past the butterflies, past the insects, past the birds, until... Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Let's see. Oops! He swung smack bang into another little monkey just like him. I wonder if they're going to be friends. It looks like it. Now there were two little monkeys swinging through the trees, but this time they didn't bother anyone else. They just had great fun playing together. Oh, look at them. They're enjoying being with each other. All right, let's join me over there at the easel, all right? So now we're back at our easel, and we can fill out the L part of our KWL chart. We're going to find out what we learned from our book, Stop Monkeying Around, that we just read at the couch. So we wanted to know, what did the monkey do? Well, we know from the story that the monkey was getting a lot of people's nerves. He was monkeying around. He wanted to play. And all the other animals were very busy. So we could say the other animals were busy. They didn't want to play with him. And so we know that his mom said, "How about you just go do some things by yourself?" And he did. So he learned to, I guess you could say, he occupied himself. And while he was occupying himself, he ran into a friend, or somebody that became his friend, and they played together. So those are the things that we learned in Stop Monkeying Around. We had some vocabulary in there too. We talked about bellowed, like the elephant bellowed, which means he said something very loudly. Squawked, like the parrot squawked, which means that was also a loud thing that a parrot does. We talked about preening, how the monkeys were preening, cleaning themselves. And then there was one that was ruffling, like the feathers were ruffling. Let's also think about how Little Monkey changed from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. At the beginning, Little Monkey, he wanted to play, and nobody wanted to play with him. He was very bored. And at the end of the story, he had ended up making a new friend after he had learned to occupy himself. And another question is, what is the problem and the solution? Well, the problem was Little Monkey wanted somebody to play with. And the solution was he ended up playing by himself for a while until he found a new friend. Hope you enjoyed our read aloud of Stop Monkeying Around.